You need a lot of coal. Then you need a lot of iron. Then you need a lot of copper and iron. And then you need a lot of everything, minus coal. And then in a very late end game, you need a lot of plastic and sulfuric acid and copper bars and all sorts of steel. Steel's a big one that I'm problematic with the other save. Just really a lot of resources at the very end because robots require like steamed engines and all sorts of just crazy stuff that you can only build in certain factories, and it's just crazy crap. So hopefully Taz and I will actually be able to do some multiplayer on this, Minecraft, and the tech at Minecraft, and just various other fun goody stuff. And then Civ 5. Civ 5 is a game we both play, and it's very interesting when we play. See, I'm very good. The thing with me is that I'm very good at this kind of game, where it's you're strategic against yourself or an AI enemy. Civ 5 is not like that when I'm playing. This tree annoys me. Civ 5 is not like that when I'm playing with Taz. Usually he ends up just pummeling me into the ground, which is the crazy thing. Now you stole that, pushing that back up to 5, and goody gumdrops. Now I need 15. Oh, my spear broke. I forgot about that. Or my thing. Make some more of that. Put the copper down. I need how much copper? 15. So I actually think I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into the laboratories, which is sort of the... I call the laboratory sort of where your pinnacle point is, because it's the pinnacle between the intro of the game and everything else. There's various other steps that I like to consider, but I consider the lab at the very beginning the most pinnacle of the points. It's where you're first starting out and you've got basic automation up and slightly running, but it's enough to pass by because you can always make this by hand. And some of it's weird. Yeah. Some of these, the red ones, there's you can only make inside of the stone smeltery, the steel smeltery, and the other one, I can't remember, the electric one. That's it. And then you have these science packs 1 and 2, and those are what the labs use in order to research everything on here. This little cost thing is how many science packs they use. So this uses 20, but it allows for logistics 2 and item inserter bonuses, including the fast and underground stuff. Then there's your steel, which allows a lot of stuff, but it's also that. So usually what I go for first is I go for either the optics or the logistics or the automation. One of those three. I never really go for much military stuff, but I think I should go for steel or the tool belt. Yeah. No, not the tool belt. But one of these, I think. What is this? Electronics? I don't remember where any of the stuff is. There's this one upgrade. Yeah, these. The assembly building machines. These things are so cool because they build for you, which is probably why I do go for automation a lot. Oh, I shouldn't have been talking all that time while that was going. Come on, 36. Are you about out? You're still running through. Y'all are good, right? 5, 6, 5, 97 degrees. So, the cool thing about this is that your consumption, you're using all that you have, but your production that you're making, very little. And these things are very late game. They're pretty much just giant batteries. That's really all they are. So we have 8, 3 short. So close. So we'll run up to our little iron factory. Or, well, not factory yet. Which is, part of the game, Factorio factory. So your main thing is to build sort of a not multi-block, but a multi-set instruction in order to make one separate little goal. So if I gather enough iron, I should have left the copper on the smelt. Eventually I'm going to just kind of mow down all these trees, which is, this game mimics real life quite a bit on the whole like pure production side. Like deforestation, you'll be like, oh, I'll never do deforestation or anything like that, and then you realize you've wiped away 3/4 of the trees you started with because they're in the way of your coal or your iron or your other copper and all this. Eventually, if I keep playing this, I eventually think I'm going to be able to wipe this entire thing out without even realizing it. I'll either get annoyed with the trees, or I'll need them for electric poles, or just something. But right now, I'm confined to this little, tiny, not even significant factory outpost. So I need 15 iron bars, and then you can see from these little numbers, that's how many you can build from there. So if I wanted to, I could build 55, or 22 regular guns or regular magazines, but I haven't found a need to use those yet. These do have a bug still with it. Ooh, electric mining drill. Gonna wait to get that. Gonna wait. Gonna be a good boy and wait. I'm picking up quite an accumulation of coal. What is 1.8 coal? That's quite a bit. That's more than you would think. Alright, so science labs. Take that, you see at the bottom it's building everything required for that. Now once I have science labs, I'm going to need these science packs, which require 1 copper. Oh, I got 5. So I'll be able to can't talk. We'll be able to build 4 of these, or just 1 of the inserters. Science lab, dedicated to, who got it? Alright, let's have our automation, dedicated to Ida something. Now the cool thing about these is that you can have them automatically fed, but in the beginning, this is the turning point of everything, because it unlocks your research and your ability to actually do stuff. Comes straight from these. This is the alien science pack, and woo, yay. So that did the tiniest bit of damage. And the more you make, the more you can go, and then after you're done with that, you can make more, and so on and so forth. Once you have the first lab down, it's just it's not a breeze, or this game would be too easy. It's sort of one of the pinnacle points. Like, see how quickly automation's going up because of all the science I've pumped into it? That's slowly going up. So then I'm gonna be able, once I get the copper, I need 2 copper plates and 1 more. I might as well just, yeah. Might as well just do that. So not that. That's what I need. Now this should have ran out of plates. Yeah, this has run out of them. These ones, as you see, each one requires the science packs of various colors. This one requires 50 of the green one and 50 of the red one, which is usually why people don't do it first. Usually do it for this reason, and I'll explain that once this one's done. So I'll be able to make 1 more. And then I should make myself another pickaxe. You go through pickaxes quicker than you think you would. Pop that in there. As it processes away and stuff. Some more pickaxe. And then boop. About halfway there. It takes 10 science packs to get there. And then you will have the first step towards end. This whole thing has just been setting up the journey and setting up everything about it. Why you're here, what you're doing here, what your goal is, just everything. And I've only explored like the teeny tiniest bit of this little world. This world is infinite, and I'm on the boundary of a desert and what looks to be like a normal place, normal to things. Yeah, right now copper is my downfall. I'm gonna go get more iron because it requires that more iron is needed. So, like you said, or you said, because you could talk to me. Like I said, you can get a lot of resources from just one little block. This one little block I've been mining this whole time, and there's still 594 pieces left in it. So that's quite a bit. So that should be able to finish me off on the science pack. So I'll have automation 1, and it will be good to go. 14, 15. Can I make one more? Yes, but I'm not going to. So I want to do this, and then off we go. Yay! Snatching coal. 100, 100, 100. 100. Good, so I can actually have full performance. And this is still running off 18 more coal. So one of these lasts quite a bit. And all you need is a little bit of coal and a lot of bit of patience. It's the only thing really with this. Alright, that should be the last bar. And then we should be able to make right click for if you're going to want to mass produce like 5 or something. Shift left click to make all of them. And it'll give it an intervals of full stacks depending on what that is. So let's just go in and feed this to the lab. Where did 3 go? That went somewhere. Go well. That'll work. And then boop. Closer. Closer to automation. Yeah, see, our production's starting to get ramped up a little bit because we have this whole science lab going at full capacity. And this list just goes straight down all the way to what is needed. Eventually, this should please go through. Or do I need? Oh, I need one. Wait, I had one more. Yes, foresight, the best tool ever. And then, bing, we are done. We're done researching that. So we have researched it, which is down there now. Portable fusion reactor. Goody goody. Gumdrops. Requires a lot. So now electronics available. So smart inserters. This is basically the basic gameplay of everything and how it works. All sorts of fun stuff. So this is just the tiny little workshop thing you can get started with. I'll go switch over to my other save and I'll show you what it can possibly become.